Well, hello there, and good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. I am FrostPDP, and today we're playing Crusader Kings 2, Byzantine Iconoclast Insanity. That's right, I said it, Byzantine Iconoclast Insanity. We're going to do the 769 Byzantine start, which is a little different than the others. And we're going to do this as sort of a walkthrough, because I've done this campaign before. It was one of my first. I didn't really even understand why Iconoclasm was such a big deal. But I just want to take a moment and flip through a few things to show you one reason why this is like not a good beginner start. I know a lot of beginners are like, oh, I want to go with the earliest time frame so I can get the most game, and that's good. And a lot of beginners are like, oh, the Byzantines, they're really strong, right? Well, yes, but the 769 start is not that good for the Byzantines. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's challenging. And the reason is because as you click around, you'll notice Viking Age, right? And now I click on the Byzantines. Well, look, he's Orthodox. And if you go to the High Middle Ages, the Byzantines have actually regrown quite a lot. And the guy's Orthodox. Even if you go to like the Late Middle Ages, where the Byzantines are really weak, the guy's Orthodox, right? So Orthodox is the religion of the Byzantine Empire for most of the game. Except in the 769 start, where it's Iconoclast. And if you click this little religions button up here, you will see the Iconoclast Emperor has an empire that is mostly Orthodox. Hello, problems. Hello, significant problems, in fact. So, when you have this situation on your hands, where you are of a religion that is different than the majority of probably your vassals, you're going to be in for some trouble. I'm just saying straight off the bat, you're in for some trouble. Never mind all the Viking raids and all the other stuff you're going to get. Did I say Viking raids? Yes, they use rivers. I've been playing my Northeast campaign to the point where I'm Norse nauseous with it. I need a break. And this is just something that's been popular on Reddit, so I want to talk about it. So, let's jump right in. We are, Constantinos. Well, alright, I've never even seen this thing before. I don't care. I'll enable Iron Man just for the sake of, like, hey, it's Iron Man, and why not, right? Sunset Invasion, leaving it on. It's not gonna happen, but, Iconoclast Insanity. Start Iron Man. So we are streaming this live on Twitch, which I haven't done in forever. It's been like an eternity. And I'm going to poke into chat from time to time, but I don't know how to do any overlays or anything like that. So if you're a beginner, you're seeing the screen for the first time, and it spells out a couple of important things about Crusader Kings. Probably some of the most important stuff you could get. Crusader Kings 2, you're a succession of medieval rulers. So I use the term dynastic strategy games. That is because you are an emperor, and you have sons who are of your dynasty. I have a lot of sons, actually. That's kind of useful. We'll talk about that in a minute. You can't hold infinite land yourself. You have to give land to vassals. You can only hold up to 8. Oh my god, 3 out of 8? I want land. I want a lot of land. Fast. You have to give... After a certain amount of time, you have to give vassals land, but not right now. You have a personal domain, and you have a vassal limit domain. Now, I'm not doing this as a strictly beginner's guide. Like, I'm assuming you've at least looked at the game before you bought it, because it's not a new game. You've heard about it. You understand some of the basic concepts. You've probably screwed around with it yourself. You're looking for a new challenge, maybe. Or maybe this is your first game, and I'm going to encourage you to go through this on your own after you watch a couple of these videos and just see what you get. Try to do what I do. See if you do better. Maybe you'll do better. I don't know. But, you know, as a rule, your first security, your priority is secure an heir. We have an heir. Okay, good. You can see you have an heir because you have a little crown over this guy's head. That means he's your heir. Good, perfect. It's pausable, which means you can set how fast time moves. You can zoom in and out on the map. That's always nice. Yeah, plus or minus will speed up or slow down the game. Important to know, you control time. Greek culture doesn't really list any special stuff. Iconoclasts, so it's basically feudal. The Iconoclast, this is important. The Iconoclast heresy plagued the Byzantine Empire in multiple waves. Iconoclasts believe that religious images, icons, and depictions of holy figures in particular are a form of idolatry and must not be allowed. In their heyday, they destroyed innumerable such decorations and icons, sometimes even urged on by Iconoclast emperors. Let me just say, as a historian, fuck the Iconoclasts. They destroyed a whole bunch of stuff. Some of the best artwork you're going to find from the Byzantine period, from like Justinian's age, is in not the capital in Constantinople, but it's in, what is it, Ravenna? Because that area was not destroyed. Okay, so the number one thing that like a new player is like, oh, the Byzantines are pretty strong, and will get caught off guard by is the fact that you're Iconoclast, you're a heretic. What that means is that any of your vassals who are not Iconoclast are going to hate you because of the religious differences modifier. Now, to be fair, there doesn't seem to be a lot of them, but they will hate you. In fairness, there's only one that actually hates me, but a lot of these guys are like middling. Religious differences, 9. That means like, hey, you're a heretic. And I'm zealous, so I don't even think I can convert. Alright, intrigue. Can I convert? I can renounce iconoclasm. To do this, I must not have the trait zealous. So I cannot even renounce iconoclasm. I have to embrace it for this character. This character is 50 years old, so he's not going to be around that long. Is my son zealous? Please say no. No, he's not. He's a terrible character. He's a diplomat. He's otherwise terrible. Can we get you killed? We'd be tyrant. Okay. So you start off as a character with really good martial score. And decent stats everywhere else. But your problem is your son is just a poorly developed character. You suck. This dude's like, he's got diplomacy, but other than that, he's terrible. Meanwhile, his siblings are pretty much all better. That one's not even bad at all. So that's a problem. This kid is 14, he needs an education. We're going to give him a diplomatic education. This kid is 12, he needs an education. We're going to give him a military education. We're just going through and we're doing stuff that we need to do. And just to do it. Give the girl something. Thrifty is just one of the best things you can have. I'm married. My wife is actually pretty good. She would be a great fighter if she was allowed to lead command. She's better commander than I am. Oh, man. See that? Brilliant strategist. She's better than I am. Disappointments. I can choose a focus. Now, I need to look at this stuff kind of carefully. Even though military might seem nice, theology. Well, if I'm going to be theology, let's do the temple vassal plus 20. Let's look at my council real fast. So you basically have two choices as an iconoclast thing. You can either try to just limit it, deal with it, and then deconvert with your next character, or you can convert the crap out of your country. If you go to your religious map mode again, you will see Orthodox, and we need to convert all of this. We go to the religion tab. We control one holy site. We control Constantinople, the Iconoclast faith. It's 58%. We do not control holy site. It says the holy site of Lebedos is controlled. That's weird. It says Mount Athos is controlled. Also weird, considering I don't see either of them here. Those are pentarchs. They're different. They're different than holy sites in this. I forget. My piety matters. I need more piety. I'll gain that over time. My diplomacy sucks, and I control a holy site. Okay. We're going to go with the... I've never done theology. It gives you a health bonus and it boosts your temple opinion, which is going to be important because it's going to represent piety and whatnot. So we're going to do that. I can grant minor titles. I need a court physician. Yeah, that'll be you. I need a... What's my income? Just out of curiosity. 225. Okay, that's pretty good. Eunuch. I don't have any eunuchs yet. I'll get them probably, but I have not terrible commanders, really. You're not good. You got defense, but I don't have any great traits for my guys either. I have Catholics. I have a Catholic? Doge of Amphali. I have a vassal republic, that's right. You really don't like me. Oh, because you're also zealous. Ooh, you're a problem then, huh? Just poke around and just make sure that I got a bunch of dukes who are, in fact, iconoclast. Or at least, they're not iconoclast, they're close. Could I? You're how far? You're far. So if I sent you a gift, it would cost me nothing, but it would change very little. If I send you a gift, and if I... Alright, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I'm getting into vassal management, mainly because that's how you're going to get out of your situation where you're likely to get a lot of rebellions. I'm going to send you a little gift, and I'm going to grant you an honorary title of that. And let's see what you do. You still won't convert. You're close. You're Duke. You're a Count. I just transfer this Count to this Duke. Transfer vassal. Theodorico of Mallorca. So that gets rid of you, buries you under him, and now I demand a religious conversion. You still won't. Now you're a powerful vassal and you want to be on the thing. Now you think you're a powerful vassal. Are you kidding? Game? Come on. Are you actually good at anything? You're actually not bad at stewardship. Demand religious conversion, yes. Get him converted, I can kick him right back off the council. I don't care. Just going around and I'm checking this for... Like I said, I'm trying to get as many guys as I can to convert because that'll boost my moral authority. And that in turn will make it easier to convert provinces, which will have the rebellion risk. But I want to check how many vassals I have that are strictly, wow. Apparently this is going to be easier than I thought, because almost all of my vassals are, or you know, of the right religion. Okay, good. So that makes my life better. Because they're all going to have their court chaplains trying to convert land. Well, guess what? We're going to go to the religion tab. This is Orthodox. We want to make it not Orthodox. Pick an ambition. Build a war chest. Because we're going to get money like nobody's business. But I'm going to have to build retinue. So that's the thing. Plus that solved my domain limit problem. Or my vassal limit problem. Prestige is going to go up. It's going to make things easier. Paulicans over there. They can suck off. Alright. So we're going to let some time pass. We're going to play at speed 3 just for the sake of it. Do we want to do any opening wars? Not really. Okay, it's one less guy who's a problem. In fact, that guy who was actually one higher seems to have disappeared and is no longer a powerful vassal. So, you will collect taxes in Constantinople. You will train troops in Constantinople. Bulgaria has a Khan. He has military. He despises me. He wants control of Serdica. For some reason. I guess because he controls Moesia. Holy War for Moesia? I don't have Imperial Reconquest, apparently. Be a holy war against Tengri, and I'm pretty sure there are more Tengri in the world than there are anything else. Now he's attacked Khan Jano of the Magyars and the Bulgarian Liberation of Moldau. You're underneath somebody? I can liberate land. I can liberate Alania, Cherson, or Crimea. Heh. Where's Putin when you need him? Well, that wouldn't be too bad. He might be powerful. Not that I'm not. I have 8,000 troops, which is actually kind of low, but you know, got to build up my cities. Speaking of technology, we're at level 1 with most stuff. Apparently we're at really good stuff with our buildings. It's nice. I like starting off ahead on tech for a change. Unlanded sons, I don't care. You have a wife, she's really good, so you won't be as screwed as I thought. But as it stands, I own no lands. Now, I wish I could control this. He's a good iconoclast, man, but I'm cruel. And I want that castle. So unfortunately, you gotta die. Because I'm your heir, and there's no other way really to get your land except to kill you. So if I revoke it, everyone's gonna be pissed. And I don't want that. Now it's worth noting that I have a fresh emirate on my borders. This is a problem, isn't it? The Umayyads, Francia's gonna do whatever Francia's gonna do. Dokija. You are Slavic. You don't have as many allies. You despise me. I'm in control of the city of Ragulia, which I managed to keep control over somehow. Well, tell you what. I will kill you. How about that? Eating Rashka would probably be best. Except I'm gonna guess he's got allies. Presumptives. Yes, okay. So we'll get this religious stuff under control. That's not a problem. But until then, for you Twitch people, I'm not wrapping up the stream yet. I'm just wrapping up this episode. But for you YouTube people who are watching this later, thank you so much for joining me. And as always, La Paz. Oh yeah, and since this is the first episode of the series, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons, just mash them, just do it. La Paz.